Hello, my name is SierraSchotts, and in this beautiful mansion tour, I'll take you along the coast of Southern California. This property sits at the top of the cliffs of the Palos Verdes Peninsula and overlooks the Catalina and Santa Barbara Islands. This property has exquisite ocean views and is nestled in a quiet, prestigious Palos Verdes community. This property features 6 bedrooms, 6 baths, 2 half baths. It is nearly 8,200 square feet. The lot size is just shy of 25,000 square feet. It is 2 stories and it has a 6-car garage, which of 2 spaces were converted into a music studio. This property has 24-hour security and it has an HOA of $460 a month. Hi, my name is SierraSchotts with Remax Envision, and today we are at 5 Via del Cielo in a prestigious oceanfront community of Ranches Palos Verdes. So let's go check it out. So one of the first things I want to point out about this awesome house is the double door entry into the grand entrance, which has imported cream and mocha limestone floors. So this is a unique property in the development because it's the only property with a 20 by 20 and a 30-foot ceiling. So check out those stairs. Makes you feel pretty grand, right? So you're going to come into your living room, which is located conveniently next to your grand entrance. And your living room has awesome wood plank floors, recessed lighting, and a super cool fireplace. So one of my favorite things about this room are the bay windows. And as you can see, you have a nice, cool little view of the neighborhood. And imagine if there wasn't a piano here. You know, you could put a table, you could put your couches, or for your piano lovers, you can definitely sit down, you know, maybe play some Beethoven. So once you're done enjoying yourself, playing your piano, looking through your bay windows, you are going to walk past your fireplace, under this arch, and you are going to come into your formal dining room, which as you can see is very big. There is a lot of natural light. It has a bright, airy feeling, and you can fit definitely more than one table here. So when we can gather again after COVID, hopefully, you know, you have a big party here. After you come through your dining room table, bringing all the dishes in, you are going to come into a part of your kitchen that has a lot of space. So if you look to your left, look to your right, you got cabinets on cabinets on cabinets. After you grab all your supplies, you know, your pancake mix, your bananas, whatever it is you want to make in the morning, you are going to come through your chef's kitchen, which is full of stainless steel Viking appliances. After you walk past your Viking stainless steel appliances, you are going to come to your central, very large chef's kitchen island. This is a granite countertop and it is located under an awesome cough ceiling. So one of the reasons I like it is not only the size, but it's also the additional seating on the other side. And of course the view. Look at the view. One of the things I love about this kitchen is the fridge. Safi, you're not looking. This fridge and freezer. Look how big it is. So as we come through the kitchen, we are going to come across the breakfast nook and look at these views to the backyard, to the ocean. You might even be able to see Catalina Island out there. But you know, come here in the morning, you're reading CNBC news, checking your Tinder profile, whatever. This is a good place to enjoy it. So as we come from the breakfast nook, we are going to walk straight to the bar because that's what I do. And as you notice, there is a lot of space, a lot of natural lighting, and we are going to come to the bar. As we walk into the bar, you will notice that there is a matching granite countertop with the kitchen and matching cabinetry with the kitchen also. And you got your own fridge, which is a given, you know, stock your beers in there. And then as you bring your beers, you know, bring your whiskey, your Moscow Mule, you've had a long day, you are going to sit down and enjoy yourself before you gotta head to more work. And once you have relaxed a little bit, watched a little TV, you will head past your bar, past one of your 6 bedrooms, past some additional storage onto a sitting room. And this sitting room is awesome. You never feel cramped. You notice there's a lot of light, a lot of space, and this sitting room has an awesome view of your pool and the ocean. So we are going to head upstairs from the sitting room where most of your bedrooms are, and a space that is currently used as a workout room, but you can also use it as a library or a child space. So once we pass what could be your library, child's playroom, workout room, we will head into your office space, which has an awesome shared balcony with your master bathroom, bedroom, and a great view of the hiking trails and the ocean. So if you are like a lot of us and you're working from home, you are going to step into your office underneath your coffered ceilings, maybe grab a book from your built-in bookshelf, sit down at your desk, read, work, and enjoy the view. As you are leaving your office space, past the same wrought iron railing that is in the staircase in the front, you're gonna pass through your multi-use room. We will head past another sitting room, which could be used, you know, maybe throw a pool table here or something. And we are going into the master. See, the master has carpet, which I personally love. I love having carpet in my bedrooms because I want my feet to be warm, comfortable, and that's what I get from having carpet. So one of the things that I love of the master is that it has its own fireplace. So maybe, you know, you, significant other, yourself, your dog, you're hanging out, you know, maybe you're enjoying some wine. You are going to check out the sunset, and it's not sunset right now, but if you look out the window, you can see Catalina Island. And a little north of that is Santa Barbara Island. And during the winter, the sun sets at Santa Barbara Island, and in the summer, the sun sets around Malibu. So maybe you're enjoying the view of the ocean, Catalina, you look out and there is actually a lot of public hiking right here next to your property. So let's check out the view. Let's come around from the sitting area and you will notice your very own private master exit to your balcony. So as you can see, there is a lot of space in this bathroom. It is very well lit. It has its own exit to its balcony. And it has not only an awesome tub, which looks like you could definitely fit 2 people in there. It has what is my favorite feature, the his and her shower heads. And I know I personally complain about how cold water can be, and I pretty much turn it to scalding. So I really love that feature. And we will head into his and her closets, which if you're anything like me, you have a lot of clothes, so you definitely love this. But what is interesting is this can also be turned. This extra space can either be used as storage, but it is technically turned into an elevator shaft. So if you want to install an elevator here, that is also an option. So we'll be heading back to the front of the house, to the garage. And one thing about this garage, originally it was a 6-car garage, and what the owner did was take 2 of the spaces and they created a music studio. So welcome to the studio. You are entering the control room, and what they did was install some sliding glass doors here so they can just watch the performance on the other side. And the floors are hardwood on top of rubber, so there is minimal noise leakage. So what's interesting about this room is the acoustic fabric walls actually aren't parallel to each other, and the reason someone would do this for a music studio is because it helps reduce the reverb. Well, that's it, y'all. We have reached the end of the video, and I want to say thank you for staying and watching the whole time. One more thing I want to point out that pretty much speaks for itself is this awesome backyard. One of the first things that I think about when I walk into a house is entertaining. What it would be like to have everyone over, friends, family, and I think this pretty much checks all the boxes. So thank you again. I'm SierraSchotts with RE/MAX Envision, and I want to give a big great thank you to Jason Buck from RE/MAX for allowing us to view his awesome listing. And one more thing I want to say is that this is our very, very first video. So if you have any feedback, please leave in the comments section. We would really appreciate a like, subscribe, and hope to get more to you soon. So everyone, thanks again, and stay tuned.